Worldwide panic is creating disharmony. I'm talking about the coronavirus, COVID-19. It's been what's in the news for a little while now, particularly this last week. And I just wanted to briefly talk about it. I want to know what you're doing to take precautions not to come down with the flu, and to share any information that you might have that might help other people with this. What I'm seeing is panic. What I'm seeing is the stock market taking a major fall. Businesses closing down. Public events being canceled. It's creating the disharmony because people are scared. I would suggest this, and this is what I just did yesterday, okay? So I think preparedness is the key answer here. I saw my doctor. I go see Dr. Jenny. She was on my show here recently. She's a health and wellness physician. So I got a shot of B complex, a shot of D, vitamin D, and taking a lot of vitamin C. We didn't have time because what they've just announced yesterday is that in China and now in America, people are utilizing an intravenous IV drip of high concentrations of vitamin C, which are helping people, curing people, getting them healthy again. And so my message this morning on Love Friday is let's love ourselves enough to take the proper precautions to be healthy. And if we're healthy, then we shouldn't have to worry about it if we do things like make sure we wash our hands on a regular basis. Be careful if you shake somebody's hand or if you're in the vicinity of somebody else to wash your hands. Wash your hands. Touching door handles. Pushing buttons on the machine at the store for putting your card in and purchasing items and things like this. But apparently, if you take care of yourself, you have nothing to worry about. We do need to be concerned for it primarily can be lethal for older folks or people with compromised health. And so extra precaution needs to be taken for those folks. I don't want to dwell on the panic end of it, only because I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I think it's personally maybe a little bit much, quite a drama situation going on. Entire countries like Italy have shut down. I mean, the effect on the economy is going to be unbelievable. I'm certain that's what we're going to be hearing next, is the economic impact that this has had. Certainly if you're in healthcare, or certainly if you're making the dust masks, the allergy masks, or rubber gloves, or hand sanitizers, you're going to be making out pretty well. That's what seems to happen, is that in some bad situation, there's always good. Doesn't mean it's always good for everybody, okay? But I want you to know that the lwnfoundation care about you and want you to take measures to be preventing the chance to get this, okay? We love you. We care about you. Take extra precautions for those that are older or compromised. But isolation from going out in public, to me, it just doesn't make sense. And the reason I say it doesn't make sense, because you've got this, it is a pandemic, because it's all over the world. I think people traveled that had it and sitting on airplanes and the air is recirculating, this is what's causing it, certainly, and then other people around. Apparently President Trump just had someone from Argentina, I didn't read the whole article, and he had it. He's tested positive. Doesn't mean if you're around someone that you're going to get it, okay? That's the first thing I know. But my point is this. Every year in America, up to 60,000 people die because of the flu, the common seasonal flu. That's about 5,000 people a month. Way exceeds what's going on here with the coronavirus. I mean, by leaps and bounds. And I'm talking U.S., not talking the world, and these numbers are in the world. So, I just don't want you to panic. I want you to know that I want you to take care of yourself, and taking care of ourselves, we can be good for other people and help them better, okay? It's been a great week. I hope you've had a good week. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on, but, I don't watch news. I get news. I promise you I get news from multiple sources, and I go through that online. But I don't necessarily turn on the local news channel anymore because there's so much that can bring you down, And I want to say that we are what we think, and we are what we put into ourselves. And if we put all this negativity into our minds, and particularly the panic that's being created by the press, then it's no wonder we're scared to death and wondering what's going to happen next, okay? But what I can say is that trust in yourself to be able to do the right things, take care of yourself, eat healthy, take the vitamin C, take the other supplements that you can, take to help ward this off. If we have a good immune deficiency, take immune deficiency type of supplements, and build up our immune system, we're going to be fine. We're going to be just fine. So I want you to have a good weekend. I don't want you to stay at home and lock yourself in the room and not say hi to anybody. Okay? We can still be out in public, I think. And if you don't agree with me, I want to hear. And I want to hear the things that you're doing to prevent getting the coronavirus, or any flu for that, or a cold, or whatever. These daily routines of taking care of ourselves and taking the proper precautions are part of living a healthy lifestyle, and that's what it's all about. We want you to live a happy, healthy lifestyle, and I welcome you to Sarasota, Florida. This is the Sunrise Daybreakers edition. We're watching the sun come up. We're making a connection to nature. Even in the midst of all this panic, we can still enjoy the birds singing to us. Get some kind of sense of peace, of serenity and understanding and opportunity to just, relax and gather ourselves back up. Because a lot of things are being affected. Businesses are closing, or shutting their doors temporarily. So I want to hear your story about it. If you're being affected by it personally, we'd like to hear from you. And then we'd like to hear the therapies that you've been suggested to. And what we'd like to do is be able to just make sure that we put together as good information for everybody as we possibly can with respect to this situation. What I want you to do is to enjoy yourself today. I want you to have a good day. I'm very excited. Tomorrow I'm going to a big fundraising event for a local charity here in town. Sunshine from Darkness. I'm looking forward to that. It's all revolving around mental health awareness and enlightenment with that. And that's a big thing for us here at the LWN. So I'm looking forward to attending that and learning and growing. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. So we're excited about that. I want you to join me this evening as well. We're going to be talking mental health for real. It's going to be with Tucker Bearden. He is part of the Zig Ziglar legacy. He is a well-known speaker, and he is an advocate for Asperger's, and that's on the autism spectrum. So we're going to be talking to him about how he has, come into his own and nurtured his seeds of greatness to be able to talk and help other people with Asperger's or with mental situations and autism. And so I'm very excited. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then in the meantime, I want to say a prayer, because when it comes down to it, my higher power is what keeps me centered, and being in nature keeps me centered, and taking care of myself, like taking the medication that I need to have, and it was all natural stuff. I didn't take any of the big pharma stuff. We're talking about vitamins, necessary vitamins, boost up my immune system. Okay, and I give him the power. If I'm healthy, then I can be good for everybody else. If I don't take care of myself, I'll probably end up not very healthy. So I want to do that. And I give him the credit for everything that happens in my life, and I'm very pleased with how my life is going. Is it demanding? Yes, it is. Is it a challenge? Absolutely, at times. But you know what? When we are challenged and when we have fear, like I talked about, that's an opportunity to overcome that and just step into, the situation and then experience it and probably overcome our fears. And the Lord gives me the strength to be able to do that stuff. And it all starts with me, my routine, having a sense of gratitude. Starting with that prayer of gratitude, following a routine that's healthy, putting good information into my brain, not putting bad stuff into my brain, not putting panic, not putting murder, not putting, abuse, not putting those things as what's going on as the operating system for my day. Putting in thankfulness, putting in love, asking for help and guidance. And so I'm going to pray now for that for all of us. I'm going to interact with some of the viewers and maybe some of the comments. And then I'll just let this roll, and I'll come back at the very end. We'll be listening to the birds. We'll be listening to, listening to the birds, watching the sun come up, enjoying a brand new day. And so without further ado, dear Lord, thank you. Thank you for bringing me here today. Thank you for just being in my heart and my mind and letting me share about this situation that's going on that we're all facing all around the world, Lord. Allow us to be able to take precautionary measures and take care of ourselves from a health standpoint so that we can be strong and fight off any potential diseases or viruses that might be out there. Allow us to be able to not necessarily isolate ourselves, but carry on in our daily routines. Carry on in our jobs. Do the things that we need to do. Allow us to be able to break through barriers that are holding us back, particularly the self-limiting thinking, particularly the anxiety that might be associated with this pandemic that's going on, Lord. Heal those that are coming down with it. Strengthen them. We raise them up to be glorified and become healthy again. Lord, just if we're suffering for any reason at all, whether it's an addiction to hide from the reality of what is, or whether it's a broken relationship, or whether it's financial difficulties, whatever it might be, Lord, that we're struggling with, help us to overcome those obstacles. Help us to break through those barriers. Help us to be able to go about today and enjoy a wonderful day. And I release these words in your Son's name, Jesus Christ, and I say amen. I say namaste. I say namaskar. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. It's evening somewhere. So I really struggled whether I was even going to talk about that coronavirus things, but I think that it's important, and I'll repeat myself. Please take care of yourself. High dosage vitamin C. It's an answer. It is absolutely positively an answer. If you need more information about that, I'd be happy to put some links to you, and you can check out some information that I've read from the World Health Organization, from the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, from sources, credible sources. And in the meantime, let's just have a good day. Let's have a great weekend. I'm excited to be a part of a great thing tomorrow, to be able to donate some money on behalf of the foundation, to learn more about the health and wellness from a mental health aspect, to support those facilities in town here that I hold dearly in my heart. The First Step, which is a recovery program here in town, and also it would be for Coastal Behavioral, who helps people with mental issues and has a crisis center here in town. So I'm looking forward to supporting them, supporting what they're doing in helping and serving others. I'm looking forward to talking to Tucker Bearden tonight. Please join me at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tucker Bearden, going to be a dynamic discussion, and he's going to tell us how he has overcome the stigma of dyspraxia and autism and been able to be very, very successful. We've got birds in the front yard. I'll have to show you that in just 1 minute. We got some ibis. They're aerating our lawn. So, here we go. Let's just do that now. These guys just showed up as we were sitting here talking. So it's lovely. That's just beautiful. So I'll just leave it on them for a moment. So I just want to say, it is a big day, Sandy. Thank you, and of course, congratulations to Sandy for winning that Evan Carmichael book, as well as the membership to the Insiders Group. Wonderful. We'll get that off to you right away here as quickly as I can. And I appreciate you being here, and tomorrow I'm looking forward to that. So if I need something to do outside, still do it. Yeah, if you can, do not do something outside. Stay and enjoy your time with your family. Exactly. We just need to do what we need to do and carry on. And I just don't want you to get upset. I know I've already had people reach out to me that are very, very concerned. And I hate seeing people suffer like that. I really do. It really sucks. It really sucks because, fear is not a good thing. It's not really healthy, but then you know what? We have fears about stuff, and it's about overcoming those fears. So these ibis are having a great morning this morning in the front yard. Just going to pan back around here. We'll be watching this sun coming up. It is coming up over here. We've got more ibis coming through. They're all over the place. So they're having fun. Let me just back this up. Wonderful. Beautiful morning this morning. So as well, Manny Laverty, he's a bit better. He was kind of chesty. I know my granddaughter's been sick. I know a lot of people have been sick lately, and so we'll just be praying for them to get better really quick here. And lots of vitamin C, like I said, high dosage vitamin C. Products that help boost your immune system. Critical. So thank you for joining Sandy, Manny, and everybody else that's watching. I really, really appreciate you taking time. Join me again tonight. I'm going to just we can watch the birds. We can listen to them, watch the sun come up, and I'll be back shortly with a closing message. I want to thank everybody who took time to come and join us this morning. I know I was talking about COVID-19, the coronavirus. I just want everybody to know we want you to take care of yourself and take precautions. Wipe your hands with some sanitary wipes if you go out in public and touch public things that other people are touching. We want you to take care of your health. And so things like probiotics as well as immune boosters can boost up your immune system. And the real answer is making sure that you got your vitamins, your vitamin B's, your vitamin D, as well as you really should definitely consider taking a lot of vitamin C. They found that that is a cure. High dosage vitamin C is an answer to help boost yourself up, get yourself as healthy as you can be. Have a great day. Let's have a great evening. I'll be back at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tucker Bearden will be talking about autism, Asperger's, and how he stepped out of the box to become part of the Zig Ziglar legacy. All right, we'll see you then. In the meantime, have a fantastic day. Enjoy.